Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to all. Welcome to the Pantech e-learning. So this is Sankar Ganesh from Pantech. So I hope everyone can hear my voice. I'm an audible. Yeah. Good morning. Guna. Good morning. Shalini. Good morning. Kesavar. Good morning. Rockstar 3868. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Once again, welcome to the session. Okay, already the time was 10:50, so I don't want to waste that time. So directly entering to the concept. Okay, so today's the workshop topic is artificial intelligence. So already we know about that because it was very familiar in recent years. Last 5 to 10 years, it was a very trending topic, that is artificial intelligence. That means artificial intelligence is one of the machine intelligence technology, right? So the computer or machine without human interaction, it will do that particular work, means that is a artificial intelligence technology, right? So already we are familiar with the multiple AI tools. So end of the session we are discuss about this particular AI tools. So now here I will show, give a start with the introduction to what is AI to and what are the requirements is needed for AI concept, and I will show the one particular example of AI technology, like one virtual AI assistant, how it was work, how it will be create. Every concept I have to show you in this particular one session. Okay, so without delay, we are entering to the concept. Okay, now. So before that, I have to give a small introduction about us. So our name is Pantech e-learning. So we have 20 plus years experience in this particular education domain, technical domain, and a designing partner with the Intel and OEM lab equipment manufacturer, industrial training both online and offline we are providing, and our main vision to help 10 million students to learn the technical knowledge by the easy way. So this is our main mission and vision. And these are all the courses already we have, and also still we are working in this particular domains. Start with the Python programming, advanced Python programming, Python full stack, machine learning, artificial intelligence, data science, Java programming, Java full stack, React.js, web development full stack, embedded system, IoT using Raspberry Pi, computer vision using OpenCV, image processing using MATLAB, artificial intelligence using MATLAB Simulink, EV design using MATLAB, renewable energy design, business intelligence, Django full stack. These are all the domains already is existing. Still it will available. So anyone interested, kindly contact with our coordinator. End of the session, I try to share the contact detail also. Okay. So now we can continue with the session. Introduction of AI and the machine learning. So our major focusing concept is AI, right? What is AI? It's artificial intelligence. It's a simulation of human intelligence. It's machine programmed to think and learn like a human, right? So now as a tutor, like as a instructor, I'm a human, same like us hearing people, you are also human, so you can easily understand my words and I can easily understanding your messages, right? Because in our birth time we have to easily recognize, we repeatedly speak with our families and friends, so it was a normal thing. Same things, instead of me, my system can give a conversation to you, means that is artificial intelligence, right? Instead of me, my computer can speak to you, means that is artificial intelligence. Okay, now. So the AI system are capable of performing the task such as recognizing the patterns, understanding the language, and solving the complex problems. It is transforming the industry and driving innovation across the global. Because the AI will be capturing in every world. Start with that the production industry too, and the cinema industry, and education platform also it will capture, and agriculture field also it will capture. So they are using for the crop monitoring system, they are using drone wise, automatically it will monitor the entire land. So like that way, domain wise it will differ. The AI will be continuously it will using for their need wise. Okay, now so that's why it's artificial intelligence. So the AI is one of the final product, right? We have to create that particular AI product, means we need some requirements. How we have to learn about choose any degrees, means before that we need a basic knowledge in the entire every subjects. Start with that native language to Tamil, English, Maths, Science, Social Science, like that way. So in our first standard to still 12th, 10th standard wise, we have to repeatedly learn this particular domains. So everything we have to start with the scratch, right? Same like that here also, we have to develop this one particular artificial intelligence product, means we need some scratch products and some requirements is there. That is machine learning and deep learning. Okay, so we will discuss that. These are all the heart of artificial intelligence. The machine learning is a subset of AI where algorithms learn from the data to improve their performance on the specific task. Same like as deep learning is a specialized machine learning technique using for the multi-layer neural networks. So now this having a unique difference in there in machine learning to deep learning. Machine learning using for some algorithms to train the model. Deep learning is using for the neural network. Okay, now this is the specific difference between the both machine learning as well as deep learning. Okay. Next one, evolution of AI. So what is the evolution? How it will start? Now how it will be? It will there. So now only I have to said about that. So nice question, Rockstar. So start with that Alan Turing. Oh, okay. Okay. Now you can see in 1950s, Alan Turing proposed the Turing test as a measure of machine intelligence. So Alan Turing only the start this particular concept of AI. The first technical term is a machine intelligence. He will propose the name like as a machine intelligence for the Turing test. It will works or not. He only start that about the concept of AI in 1950s. Continue with that in 1956. Yeah, three the Madanki. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Yeah, good morning. Okay, and 1956, the John McCarthy coins the term of artificial intelligence. The Alan Turing just start the proposing about the AI technology like a machine intelligence term, but John McCarthy only give a term like a artificial intelligence, marking the birth of AI as a field of this particular study. Then 1966 only is the first chatbot will invented here. The Joseph Weizenbaum develops the ELIZA, one of the earliest chatbot. So I will show that particular chatbot's picture in the next slide. Okay, so the ELIZA is the world's first chatbot, like human to machine interaction chatbot. Okay, now in just a minute. Yeah. So 1966, the ELIZA chatbot will be introduced. So 1967, the IBM's chess playing computer, the first game playing computer bot AI will be created in 1967. The name is a Deep Blue. It will defeat the chess champion Gary Kasparov. So that in that 67th period, he is the champion of chess competition. And 1999, the Sony introduced the first robot dog. That is Aibo is a whose skill developed over time. So now itself multiple robot dog is there. So you know that one particular incident, the Dhoni will every time the Dhoni will play with that particular robot dog, right? So some people will know about that. Okay, so same like that, in followed by the 2002, the first mass-produced robotic vacuum cleaner, Roomba, learns to navigate the home. So now itself, in most of the houses, the smart vacuum cleaner is there. But in 2002 period only, it's the first, it will introduce to the automatic cleaning device. That name is a Roomba. It's the first vacuum cleaning agent. Okay. Then 2011, the Apple introduced the Siri. So it's everyone, we know very well about this. So Siri, so still it was there. Starting series of Apple 2 still is 16, right? Apple 16 series is now going on. So Apple integrate the intelligent virtual assistant Siri into their iPhone. Okay, now in 2011 only it will introduced. Followed by the Apple, the Amazon will launch as their own intelligent system, Alexa. So Alexa also we know very well. It's give a recommendation task to the shopping related task, right? In 2014 it will happen. And 2020 only, the OpenAI is introducing the GPT model, the chat GPT, that is. The chat GPT also having multiple variant series is there. So GPT-3 is a large language model for automated conversation. So I don't know how many people you know about that. In 2022 is officially the chat GPT will announce for the public testing. But they are start the inventing of OpenAI's model in start with the 2020. GPT-1 is a starting model. GPT-2 and GPT-3. GPT-2 is a testing model. GPT-3 is a for own researchers only. GPT-3 model is only applicable for researching peoples only. GPT-4 only it will launch for everyone can use that chat GPT model for every purpose, like general purpose or focusing on individual domain. 2022 only officially the chat GPT will launching their model, like OpenAI will launching their chat GPT model. Okay, now followed by that, now itself the chat GPT having 5.2 model, right? That is the latest model in chat GPT. Okay, this is the evolution of artificial intelligence. Okay, now start with the 1952 still 2022 wise data only we have. Okay, so perplexity is another model. Okay, now so now we can see only focusing on chat GPT. Perplexity after that only it will release. Okay, right. First the chat GPT only start that journey in this particular AI model creation. After that only the perplexity and multiple another models will be created. Okay, so now next one is Eliza. So already I told this, the Eliza is the first chatbot. Now we can see these are the just an example only. The chat GPT is there. Yeah, exactly. Chatbot means the same like that. So this is the chatbot. Now you can see. So we have to asking our queries. The computer can interact with the human, means that is AI model. We can set the term. The text-based conversation is only we can set is a chatbot. The voice-based recognition is an assistant, right? Chatbot means we will start our conversation, do our conversation with the chatting voice only, like message voice only. That is chatbot. Now itself ChatGPT is also available in voice mode, right? So everyone use this, right? Okay, now you can see the start with that. He says, I am depressed much of the time. The user will set. The chatbot will give a reply, I am sorry to hear you are depressed. Then followed by that, the input will be, it's true, I am unhappy. So do you think coming here will help you not be unhappy? So based on the basic commands only, it will give a response to the human. Followed by that, multiple training process they have to develop. Now itself, based on our human emotion wise, it will give a proper solution also. Some kind of task we can get the solutions also, right? Fine. So these are all this is just an example of initialized in a starting period of chatbots. Okay. Okay. In our daily life, how can we use the chatbot, right? Already we know that in smart home and workplace automation, personal assistant and the productivity tool, everything we will followed by that. Smart home means the Alexa is there. So once we can said Alexa means it will turn on the lights and the fan. Everything is also possible in smart homes. Workplace automation means we have to do that automatic task without interaction. Automatically they have to do their work in a day wise. Person is also same like that. For some reminders and alerts and notification, we are using some models. It will helps to give a notification to that particular meeting wise or the particular task wise. Right now. Next we are going with the types of artificial intelligence. So there are 4 common types is there. One is a purely reactive, second one is a limited memory, third one is a theory of mind, fourth one is a self-aware. Okay, purely reactive means it will based on the previous memory as well as humans in human work wise it will do that. For an example, you can see that this machine do not have any memory or data to work with the specializing in just one field of work. So you can see the picture, you can easily understand the game playing agent, right? For an example, the chess game is there. So we can play with that any person or gaming bot or any computer we have to play means everyone we can play the game like opponent moves wise, right? So based on the opponent move wise, we have to protect our coins. So every carom, chess, everything will happen. Same concept we have to play, right? That's a purely reactive. Based on the opponent action wise, it will be play the game or do the work. Okay, that is purely reactive. Second one is the limited memory. It will collect the previous data and continually adding it memory. Whenever it's need to establish that particular data, it will make a decision. So another is here we can mention the example was Zomato or Swiggy. It's a food ordering application, right? So everyone we are using, right? So in that particular applications, it will first time we have to give any ordering any food means another time it will give a suggestion to that particular restaurant or dish wise. It will give us some recommendations. So some give us some offers as well as a restaurant, a new restaurant, anything is there means they will suggest to you. So it's a new restaurant, you can try it here. Like that way, some suggestions will be there, right? Everything will happen based on our previous data. Right now, so every social media is also followed by the same concept. So everyone, you can think about that. The Instagram and the Facebook, everything they have to be suggest the post and the feeds based on our talking concept or thinking concept. So in morning time, I can talk about one particular car related things, right? I talk about one particular Audi car. So same that day, evening or afternoon time, it will suggest the Audi car related post or any advertisement, and then car related reels and feeds. The Instagram or every social media application, it will give us suggestions. How it will happen? Based on the humans, like every mobile phone and a computer will listen humans' words. Right now, based on the input wise, it will give us suggestions. Okay, that is the limited memory. As well as it will happen based on our previous viewing post and data wise, it will give a recommendations also. So next one is the theory of mind. It will followed by the human emotions wise. The best example is a Snapchat. The Snapchat is having some filters, right? The doggy filter and ghost filter and the crying baby filter. So these are all things will be applied on based on the human's emotion. Once we have to change our human face features, it will execute. I mean, execute means it will happen, right? So everyone can experience this one also because you are a college students. So both the boys and girls, you are repeatedly use this, right? Next one is self-aware. So already you can see the picture, you can easily understand that it's a future generation. That is robots. It's not do like a human, it's look like a human. That is a self-aware concept. That is a robotics. It's a intelligent, sentiment and conscious also. Yeah, exactly. Theory of mind, Robo Rajinikanth. You can said about the 2.0 movie, yeah. That also right, but it will combine with that everything. It was a robot, right? Self-aware means it will intelligent, sentiment as well as conscious one, right? Before that, yeah, right. Of course, 3D Madanki, you can try to say the similar answer. Before that, in part of movie, it will not have any emotions. After that only, they try to give emotions to the particular robot, right? Fine, nice one. So these are the types of artificial intelligence. So robot is what? Same like a robot is also one of the mission. We have to create that particular mission, try to do that human works. That's it. The training process of machine learning, the execution process is artificial intelligence. There is no big difference between this machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay, now we can enter into the machine learning concept, right? So machine learning is a subfield of artificial intelligence that allow the system to learn from the data and improve the performance without being explicitly programmed, enabling them to identify the patterns and make predictions and classify the informations. So simply said, it's a training process called as a machine learning. Okay. And here also having three different types: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning. Supervised means it will teach a student concept. Teach student concept means the teacher is know about the question as well as answer, but the student only know the question. They have to find out the answer, right? Same thing will happen here. Once we have to use a supervised learning, supervised machine learning during our training process. That time, as a user, we are the teacher. We know the input as well as what is the output they have to say. That both things we also know. We have to check that particular machine, our computer. I will give one circle shape image. I know that it is a round shape or circle shape. My model will properly predict or not. That is the final thing, right? So I understand what I try to say. The teachers will know the question and answer. The student know only questions. They have to try to find out the answer. That is the examination. Okay. A supervised learning. Unsupervised learning is a self-learning. So we can say the example is a government exam preparation, like JEE, NEET. So like that way, we have to prepare for government exam. So most of people, they have to learn with their own self. They are randomly collect the some school 6th to 12th related subjects or syllabus. They have to collect and study with their own purpose, like only separately, like that way. Because without any help, they have to make a decision and learning part. Everything will happen with the own self, right? That is a unsupervised learning. Reinforcement learning is a trial and error method. Same like as the robot training or machine training process. During the training process or everything is there, not only machine and robots, our human life also same like that. If we are try with that new thing, new concept, or else we can newly learn any driving also same thing. During the learning purpose, we have to make a huge mistakes. So every time we have to sort out the one by one mistakes, right? That is trial and error. First time I can do one mistake means next time I can rectify that existing mistake, right? So this is the reinforcement learning. These are three types of machine learning concept types is there. Okay. Inside the three types having individual problems is there. So supervised learning having two different problems, classification and regression. So once you can see the picture, you can easily understand that also. So already we told supervised learning is having teacher-student concept, right? So inside that it have a two different types, that is classification and regression. Classification is a yes or no type. Yes or no means if I ask any question means you have to say the answer yes sir or no. Yes or no, like that you have to give an answer means that is classification. Same thing if you give try to share any answer means that is regression. So now itself the Raju and Bhavan Govind and the Praveen Kumar, so these people are give some kind of response. Okay sir, yes sir, I know sir, like that way. Same like they have to try to say any answers for my questions means that is regression. They have tried to share anything. That is not a yes or no type, but it will share some things. The continuous words they have to follow. That is regression, right? So based on this picture concept, we can go with means the two questions are same. So what is the temperature going on tomorrow? And tomorrow is a cold or hot. So we can give an answer with the classification means tomorrow whether it's a hot or tomorrow whether it's a cold. Like that way we have to say the answer means that is a classification. Same thing we can say the temperature range means that is regression. Tomorrow is a 40 degrees Celsius or 35 degrees Celsius. Like that way we can provide the answer means, or our model will provide the answer means that is regression type. Okay. So this is a supervised learning concept. And unsupervised learning already told here. It will be categorize the data with the data count wise. Now randomly the unlabeled data is there. Okay, now so here this machine model will categorize the data based on the count wise. So 2 circle, 2 triangle, and 2 square, and 3 6 faces is there. So based on the same data count wise, it will categorize. So 2 square, 2 circle, 2 triangle, and 3 6 faces. Like this way, the unsupervised learning will organizing the training the model. Okay. Reinforcement learning already told. Once we have to fulfill this environment, so during that process we have to make a multiple mistakes. So that is that we can do one trial and we can get a error. Again we can do the trial. So another day we can try with a different method or different action. Like that way the reinforcement learning will happen. Okay. So these are all the applications of machine learning concept. Traffic prediction and web search and recommendation, online fraud detection, medical diagnosis, text and speech recognition, email spam, image recognition, virtual assistant, personal assistant, automatic translation. Here we can categorize that it is a classification regression. Traffic prediction means maybe the based on the data base, it will so much traffic or less traffic is a classification type. Or this count of vehicles is there means that is regression type. And online fraud detection, it is a fraud transaction or normal transaction. Like that way means it is a classification type. Same thing, this amount is a online is a fraud amount. We can represent the price wise, it will the regression wise. Same like that, each things will represent to the regression and classification. We can classify that. Okay. Okay, so next was a programming language. So everything we have to need a one programming language. So most of the thing the AI, artificial intelligence or machine learning concept, we are following the Python programming. It will helps to the easily understand the concepts also. Because Python is a easy to learn. Comparatively another languages, it will easy syntax also. That's why. So most of the people are preferring the Python programming still now. And most of the companies is expecting the Python developers. So already we know it's a high level interpreted language and it's known as readability and versatility. The Guido van Rossum 1991 they have to release this Python. Comparatively the C++, Java and C it will easy to understand. So like this we need a one particular word hello everyone means we have to another language you have to follow the multiple things. So integer we have to pass and mention the return value. Java is not like that, it's a mention the class and inside the class we have to pass in some arguments. But Python is have a single line print hello everyone. That's it. What kind of word we are expecting we are mentioning inside the quotation, it will give a reply. Okay, this is the thing of Python programming to another language. These are applications of Python: machine learning, image processing, web development, web scraping, software development, system scripting, mathematical applications. Everywhere the Python will be continuously used. Okay. So installation process, I think most of the people you know. So you have to install in the Python software means you can go with that browser, like type download Python and go with that official website of the Python and click the download button. Download Python, the latest version is there. You can click the button, automatically it will install and open the exe file like this. This is the exe file. Before give a install now button, you have to select these two options. Then you have to give a install now. You will set a progress and it will done. Then you have to check with that Python IDLE is an integrated development and learning environment. it is a code writing editor. And apart from this, we have multiple online editors also there. So you can see integrated development environment, like this is the online editors: PyCharm, Visual Studio Code, Sublime Text, Vim, GNU Emacs, Spider, Atom, Jupyter, Eclipse, IntelliJ IDEA, Notepad. These are all the familiar and online IDEs. I think you know already, right? And Colab is also online editor, Google Colab. It's an online one. It's running on the web browser. Okay, so before entering this your time concept, I have to show the examples for this artificial intelligence. Okay, so I have to show you. Okay, I hope my screen is visible, right? So already I told this, I have to show that on virtual assistant. So AI virtual assistant, it will works on based on my voice command voice. Here I am not do with the chatting process. So what kind of task I have to do means, I can give a command voice command voice. It will understand my, like recognizing my voice and do that particular work. Okay, for this process we need some libraries, that is start with that Pantech 3. It will helps to text to voice conversion, and also generate the voice for our engine system, also my computer system. And speech recognition is a understanding to my user's voice. Now I can give you, already told, now I can, whatever it is, I have to say in my voice command voice. It will, once it will recognizing my command, then only they have to do that work. Okay, so that's the purpose I am using this speech recognition. Date and time is a current timing wise, it will give a response to the user. So the greetings format and time format, like that. Web browser helps to open the web applications like YouTube, Instagram, like that things. It will open in online, web pages. OS it will helps to the operating system. It will accessing the system related files. That is the OS concept. And PyAudio helps to supporting the range limit of the voice. So here you can see the rate 300 means is speed. The 2x 1x we have to changing the voice range, right? 2x means really very fast. Normally it will hear the voice like that way. I will show you now once it will, the explanation will done. These things is no needed for the additional purpose. Wikipedia and SMTP lib, it helps to create a mail reply also. Now it's no needed. So now the engine is our system. Pantech3.init function is generate the voice to our system. And engine.get property of voices and set the voice like a 1. 1 means is a female voice, 0 means is a male voice. Whatever it is, we have to customize that. And engine.set property is a rate limit, speed limit. Already I said this, now I show you later. Then the next function we have to create, once it will execute, the assistant will start the conversation, means they have to give some kind of introduction about them, about him. Then it will wait for my command. So once you say that answer and is run and wait, it will wait for my command, then only it will execute the next step. So next function is of wish me, so greetings function. Based on the current timing wise, it will give greetings like good morning, good afternoon or good evening, like that way. So now timing is 11:22, so it's a morning period. So once it will, I can execute this, means they have to say good morning sir, like that way. Okay. So afternoon period means it will say the good afternoon. So based on the timing wise, it will say the answer. So next one, take command. So after this greetings, they have to ready to take a command from me, from user. So SR is a speech recognizer. It will helps to our system microphone way. It will listen. Listen our human user command, and it will recognize that. First step is a listening step, second one is a recognizing step, third one is a error step. That means it will not receiving any command, means it will say that again or else known. Then the main function will start here. Once I can start with that YouTube, so I said to open YouTube, means it will start opening the YouTube web page, or Google means open the Google web page, like that way. So what, based on my command wise, it will execute this process one by one. Here itself it was the web pages. After this it will the system files, so song playing and time and presentation opening and photos, video. Finally, if I said any one word, goodbye or exit, quit, any one word I have to say, it will execute, break this particular execution. Until that, once I said this command, until that it will repeatedly do running this process. It will wait for my command. Okay, now. So now I can run this. You can see that. Not understand. See the overall concept, the channel 3490. So overall concept is I have to show that on virtual assistant how it will works. First concept, I have to importing the needed require the libraries. Then I have to initialize the voice for my computer. Then I have to say to that, once you can execute, you have to wait for my command. Then I have to create the wishing concept, like greeting concept. Based on the time wise, it will give a greetings, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, like that. Oh, if you are in between the session, you are joining, So once the live will be done, means you can start with that beginning of this session. You can easily understand, right? So this session is the artificial intelligence. What is that exactly, and what are the things is there in artificial intelligence? Now itself I have to show the example. Okay, so once again you have to rewatch this, then only you can understand. In middle of this thing we can't properly understand the concept. That's why I'm saying. Okay, so now itself other people you understand, right? So now I can run this. You can see that. Okay, so before that I can check this. Yeah, increase the voice. Now we can see. Now itself 300 is there. 300 is a little more speed up to our voice, the system voice. You can see that once.
Good morning, myself Jarvis, sir. Please tell me how can I help you today?
Now we can see now. So my speaker is little bit bass values are higher. That's why. So again I can show you. So now it will play like a 2x speed. Now I can mention the speed limit as a 250 is I think it's a normal voice range. And again I have to, before that if the female voice is there, now itself I have to play the male voice. Okay, just a minute, I have to reduce the volume little bit. So now I can play the male voice, you can hear that.
Good morning, myself Jarvis, sir. Please tell me how can I help you today?
Yeah, now you hear this, so the male voice is there, the normal range, normal speaking range, right, like talking range. Channel 3490. What do you try to say again said? So now you can see, now I can the starting, once it will execute their command means they have to listening my words. When the listening text will be came, that time only I have to say my command. After that the recognizing part is try to understand my command. Finally it will user said. So now continuously continuously I can talking to you, but my assistant will be listening my words. So now we can change the male voice is that normal range now, like that way. So overall way I have to speak with you, but my assistant also listening my words. The user said, now I am a user. So what are the things I have to speak now? So that words will be, they have to collect and store it like this. So whenever I can execute that process is, that time only it will execute, execute that action. So when it will meet the conditions in this particular coding part, so when it will meet to the YouTube one and the Google, like that, when it will meeting the condition, that time only the task will be execute, otherwise it will not execute. Okay, fine. So now I can start here one by one. The what is that web page, the web application I have to open one by one. The next listening will come. I can start my execution. Yeah. Open YouTube. You can see I am not doing anything. Automatically it will open. So now I said open YouTube. We automatically open the YouTube platform in a web browser based on this URL base, like API URL base. Now we'll continue with that next one. Okay, again I said that word. That's saying again you will open the YouTube platform. Open Google. Now you can see I am not moving my cursor also. It will automatically open. So now I can set the one by one remaining task. I am not go with that the terminal. I am stay here. So based on my command wise, it will open that another application, because behind the process it will continuously running. My assistant will be wait for me, right? Open Instagram. Okay, yeah. Open Facebook. Open Stack Overflow. So one by one I can say the command means repeatedly continuously it will open that particular thing. So now you can see now I can't do anything. Just hold my cursor here only. If it is I want manually open, that means I can go the another tab and clicking concept and type the word. So everything you can easily understand. It's manually they are opening like that. But here itself I am not doing anything. Based on my voice command wise, my system assistant will open the web applications one by one. Okay. So now these are the web applications. Now I can go with that the system applications, like system files, the music, photo, these are other things. Okay. Now play music. You can see the music window will open, but it is not maximized. Okay, yeah. Sometimes it will happen. So if I said that means the application will open here, but it is not maximized. Now I can close this. Okay, I can see I will close it now. Again I have to say that same thing. I can say you have to initialize the music. You can see play music. Play music. You can see now. Sometimes it will happen. Okay. Then we have to follow by this photo. We can go now. Okay. Okay. After listening, I have to say that open photo. You can see the photo will automatically open here. Sometimes the bug will happen. Sometimes it will not opening the file or not maximize the file, right? Then open PPT. You can see the presentation also opening in the another tab wise. Already we have our slide, so it will be opening into the another tab of the presentation. Yeah, next one. Yeah. So remaining video is there. We will see. Open video. So you can see again it will happen. The application will open, but
Ever
it is
wondered
not.
how AI makes decisions? It all starts with agents and their environments. AI agents are like brains.
It will open, but it is not showing to maximize that particular one. Okay, so this is the thing. So now if I not say command, give a command means it will continuously execute, because we are using the looping concept. That's why it's continuously execute. Once we have to manually break, that means that time wise until that it will continuously execute. So okay, so you can see now I can talking to you continuously. So now I have to make a small silence to here. That time it will say listening, recognizing. After that you going to the say that again please, because it is not getting any command from the user with the help of the microphone, right? So I can make silent some minutes, you can see. Now you can see continuously two times I can make silent. That time listening, recognizing and say that again, because the third time it will not hear anything. That's why he say that again please. In case I speak anything means there is user will set this kind of wordings, like that way it will give that. Okay, yeah, this is the difference between the without he not hearing anything, right? So now itself I have to complete this process. So I have three different options, right? You can see here three words is there. Any one word I have to say, that time it will break. So like this one, this one, this one. So any one I have to say it means that time it will break. Okay, now I can set this. After that the listening, recognizing it not come. Once I break this condition means it will not repeat it again. Okay, so yeah, goodbye. You can see once I say the goodbye word, after that it will done. Again it is not coming. Okay, this is the thing. This is the example we have to set in this place. Okay, so now this is the AI virtual assistant. I have tried to understand what is that exactly how it is works. And now we can go with that the end of the part. So now we can go into the your time. So I can show some pictures. We can try to give the answer for that particular logos. So based on the logo pictures wise, you have to say the answer for that each one. Yeah, try to find out the answer for this 8 different logos. So everything is AI tools. So try to find out. And the attendance link also posted in a chat box. So provide attendance as well as try to say the answer for this one also. So just try. If you don't know means I will reveal the answer for everything. Three the Madanki, already you know this, so just wait. So remaining people will say try to say the answer. So you also miss something. So you only say the answer for 4 to 5, 6, 5 thing only. So what about the next things? So you missed the 2 things, right? Around 8 is there. You give an answer for 6 only. Sufyan Bhatti, yeah. Which one is the chat GPT? Kindly mention the position. First one is the what, second one is what, like the way number wise you can mention and give the name. Okay, first Mr. Alone Gamer, yeah. First one is a Perplexity, second one is a Gemini, third one is a ChatGPT. Okay, Meta is not here. Sufian Bhatti. Meta is not there here. Meta is not there again. Rameshwar Patil. Meta is not there in this list. Come on, make it fast. Perplexity, Gemini, ChatGPT. Okay. Everyone say the answer for the first three ones only. What about the another things? Sharan Yadav, ChatGPT. Eighth one is a hero ka. Three the Madanki already I said this one. It's not a hero. So one of the web development tool. I mean website developing tool. Okay, I will reveal the answer, so no issue. First one is a Perplexity, second one is a Gemini, third one is a ChatGPT, fourth one is a Midjourney. It's a image generation model. Rest of the before three things is a language things. I mean. First one is these three things are language models, only chatbots only. Midjourney is a image generation model. Fifth one is a DeepSeek. Okay, that's also most of the people you know. Sixth one is a Grok. Seventh one is a Claude. And the final one is a Hostinger. It's a website developing tool. So it will very familiar in advertisements also. Some people are watching that maybe. Okay, so you can see notice that names is this one. First one is the Perplexity, Gemini, ChatGPT, Midjourney, DeepSeek, Grok, Claude, and Hostinger. Okay, these are all this AI tools name. Okay, so thank you all. Thank you. So if you have any doubts means you can contact this particular mobile number and WhatsApp, mobile or WhatsApp both the same number. Yeah, seventh one right. I asking only the eighth one. So last one is you said I think HS, yeah, hero something you can say it. But that the last one is hosting. Okay, thank you all. Thank you so much. If you have any doubts means contact this particular number or visit our website also. My mail ID also represents here. You want another 2 hours. Okay, so any query is there, you can contact this number. No issue. Next masterclass still we are not update anything, so we will get update soon. Okay, you will get update soon. See the Madanki. Still it is processing because of some technical issue, that's why. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you, Guna, good experiences. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you for your patience and listening and your interactions also. If it is possible, we will meet again. Yeah, nice. Three of them, nice. Nice try. And everyone, thank you for overall give a reply response for this question. So thank you for all. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Teedam. Okay, thank you all. See you. We'll, when possible, we'll meet again.